Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. Mars is often called the red planet. Its red color comes from iron oxide or rust on its surface. Mars is smaller than Earth. Mars has two moons named Phobos and Deimos. Mars has the largest volcano in the solar system called Olympus Mons. Olympus Mons is about 22 kilometers tall. Mars has huge dust storms. Some dust storms can cover the whole planet. A day on Mars is called a sow. One sow lasts about 24 hours and 39 minutes. A year on Mars lasts 687 Earth days. Mars has seasons like Earth. Mars has polar ice caps. The ice caps contain water ice and frozen carbon dioxide. Mars has many craters. Mars has canyons larger than Earth's. Valles Marineris is the biggest canyon on Mars. Valles Marineris is over 4,000 kilometers long. Mars has a thin atmosphere. Most of Mars' atmosphere is carbon dioxide. Mars is very cold. Average temperatures are around -60 degrees Celsius. Mars sometimes has clouds. Mars experiences strong winds. Gravity on Mars is weaker than Earth's. You would weigh less on Mars. Mars may once have had oceans. Scientists found signs of ancient rivers on Mars. Mars may have supported microbial life long ago. Water exists on Mars as ice. Mars has frozen water, underground. Scientists continue searching for life on Mars. Mars is visible without a telescope. Ancient Romans named Mars after their god of war. The red color reminded Romans of blood. Mars has sunrise and sunset colors opposite to Earth's. Sunsets on Mars appear blue. Mars rotates from west to east. Mars has many rocky plains. Mars is a terrestrial planet. Mars has no rings. NASA has sent many missions to Mars. Viking 1 landed on Mars in 1976. Curiosity is exploring Mars today. Perseverance landed in 2021. Perseverance is collecting rock samples. Ingenuity became the first helicopter to fly on another planet. Mars missions help scientists study climate history. Mars has giant sand dunes. Mars sometimes has avalanches. The atmosphere on Mars is too thin for humans to breathe. Humans would need spacesuits on Mars. Mars receives less sunlight than Earth. Snow can fall on Mars. Martian snow is made partly of carbon dioxide. Mars has frequent meteor impacts. The sky on Mars often looks dusty orange. Mars has dry riverbeds. Scientists use robots to explore Mars safely. Mars can be very windy despite its thin atmosphere. Some Martian rocks are billions of years old. Mars has both northern plains and southern highlands. The northern hemisphere is smoother than the south. Mars once had active volcanoes. Mars' core is made mostly of iron, nickel, and sulfur. Mars has weak magnetic fields in some regions. Mars does not have a strong global magnetic field like Earth. Solar radiation reaches the Martian surface easily. Mars is about half the size of Earth. Mars is farther from the Sun than Earth. Mars appears reddish in the night sky. Mars has inspired many science fiction stories. Many movies feature Mars exploration. Scientists hope humans may visit Mars someday. Space agencies are planning future Mars missions. Mars rovers send photos back to Earth. Signals from Mars take minutes to reach Earth. Mars has giant extinct volcanoes besides Olympus Mons. Mars may have underground lakes of salty water. Dust devils are common on Mars. Martian soil contains iron-rich minerals. Mars' atmosphere is about 100 times thinner than Earth's. Mars has fewer clouds than Earth. Mars experiences dramatic temperature changes. Carbon dioxide frost forms during winter. Mars has rocky mountains and cliffs. The first successful flyby of Mars was by Mariner 4 in 1965. Mars has inspired scientists for centuries. Telescopes can show Mars as a tiny red dot. Mars is one of Earth's neighboring planets. Mars can sometimes come very close to Earth. A sunset on Mars lasts longer because of dust in the air. Mars moons are oddly shaped. Phobos is slowly moving closer to Mars. One day Phobos may break apart. Mars exploration is expensive and difficult. Scientists test Mars robots in deserts on Earth. Mars remains one of the most studied planets. Mars continues to fascinate people around the world.